Good morning YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's okay. I'm back at one of my regular jobs. You will recognise it in a minute, and I thought I would just have a quick walk around and show you how things are doing, some of the things I've worked on, especially the wisteria, which is now flowering, and of course only flowers for a short period of time. So after all the work that's done on it, I thought I would show you how it is looking. So we've got the one on the this is the sort of least sunny side of the house, so this one's only just coming out, probably only just come out in the past few days, but it's looking good. This wisteria, I did tidy it up a bit last year, and I was going to tackle it more over the winter, and I never quite got to it because I was too busy doing all the hedges and stuff. I just never quite got to it, and me and my customer here were kind of a bit undecided on what to do. I'd quite like to get it away from covering the window, but I don't think I mind it like that too much anyway, and it's flowering now, so we thought we'd leave it for now, let it flower. I will come and show you. Of course, you've probably seen some of the videos I've done on all the big laurel hedges. I've just recently finished cutting all those, ready for them to start growing again. I thought I would just show you around here. The wisteria around here is the one I've been training a lot. So this one is just looking lovely right now. It's just fully out in flower. I came 2 weeks ago and it was only just starting to come out. Now it is obviously, as you can see, out in full flower. The bees are loving it. As you can see, bees are loving it. Probably will be even more later on if the sun comes out. The other one I wanted to show you was the rose up there. Don't know how well you can see that. It's a lovely rose, and I've got the same one. I like that one so much. When I first saw it in flower, I bought one for my own garden, which I'll have to show you that. This one's a little bit ahead of mine, I think, but it does get the sun here really well. This is a lovely rose, lovely creamy yellow flowers, big clusters of flowers. Unfortunately it only flowers the once, early spring, and then that's it. So I will be tidying that up once it's finished flowering, because it's a huge weight, that amount of stuff. So as soon as it's flowered, I'll give it a good chop back, then it's got a chance to grow for the rest of the year. So yeah, that is lovely rose, that one. Anyway, I will show you. I was going to do a bit of work around here. I was actually going to tidy up the bay tree a little bit behind me here, but I did come and have a little look at it earlier, and it's actually got a nest in. I won't disturb it too much, but there is, don't know if you can see it there, there's a little, I think it's a blackbird's nest, and I've just noticed actually there's another nest up the top there. Just there, you can barely see it. So obviously I won't be doing that. I was going to give it a little tidy up, plus it's flowering, so I'll probably leave it anyway. One thing I do need to do is the little wisteria hedge here. That's starting to get a bit untidy looking, so I'll probably come around and give that a little shape up. Most of the rest of it around here is fairly up together still, so yeah, I'll probably do that. Like I say, the rest of it's not too bad. There is a hedge over there that I think I did tidy it up at the end of last year, so it's not too bad. See, the blackbirds are flying around, probably not happy about me being here. Anyway, there's probably some other stuff I'll do as well. So I've got some cutting back at the back of some of the sheds. There's some laurel, which I'm just a bit worried starting to get a bit close, so probably do that as well. I've got some grass to cut, so I'll probably go and get that done and then see where we are. So yeah, Anyway, I will get out of the way. The blackbirds are around over in the bushes over there. Probably want me to move away from their nest that's in there. Okay, so I was just tidying up, pulling out some weeds around the base of the little olive tree that I rescued. Some of you might remember this. See how this is doing. Yeah, it's doing all right actually. It's survived. The only issue is most of it's growing at the base and not at the top, but I don't know how much of the top has sort of died back completely really, which is a shame. But anyway, I was just pulling out some weeds around the base, and I didn't actually a bird almost flew out into my face, and there's actually, I don't know, there's actually a nest in there. Don't know if you can see it, but a little robin has made a nest in there. You just about see it, so I'm going to leave it alone. But yeah, amazing really. Little robin nest in there. Anyway, I've got a little job to go and do, which I will show you over there. I've just done some of the grass, so I'm just going to go and do this little job over there, and yeah, I'll show you what it is. Oh, here comes the robin. He's sat on the digger there. I'll see if he goes across. He's looking at me. He's got some little chicks in there. No, he's not going to do it while I'm there. Right, let me just get what I need. Right, so this is, believe it or not, a little Christmas tree that I rescued a year or so ago. It's been, and it was doing quite well until the deer came and nibbled it to pieces. So what I'm actually going to do is just tidy up any dead bits, and then I'm going to put some wire around it. I've got some stakes and some wire, so I can temporarily sort of fence it off so it's got a chance. I think it will come back. It's a pretty tough old thing. I think it's survived this long, so I'm going to give it a chance and see if I can get some wire around it to stop the deer getting to it. So there we go. I've basically just put some road pins and some chicken wire around. So to be honest, if it can get established a bit and get growing a bit, then the deer will probably leave it alone. You know, they might nibble the ends a bit, but trouble's being over here away from the main sort of garden. The deer come up in the field here quite a bit, so there's no reason for them to stay away from this area. So if I can get it growing, once it gets going, it should be all right, and I think it will survive now. It must have a bit of a root system down there, so yeah, that's that little job done. So I'm gonna go off and got the little wisteria hedge to go and do now. So another job I've just actually noticed probably wants doing is there's this little line of trees there that was planted by the previous owner who renovated the house here, and actually I haven't really been over here much, but there's a lot of lower branches really which probably want to come off, so it makes cutting the grass easier. You can't really get around with a mower properly with some of these lower branches on some of these trees. So I'll go and do the wisteria hedge, and then I think I'll probably come over and just see if I can tidy up some of these trees a little bit, just to make it a little bit easier. So I am just about to do these little wisteria hedges. I actually forgot my HLA 66, and the only thing other than a petrol hedge cutter I had in the van was my HLA 86. So I'm actually going to be using that, which is going to look a bit overkill, but it was what I had, so that's what I'm going to be using. There we go, that's the little Lonicera hedges tidied up, back in shape again. So I'm just going to go off now, finish that, and go and have a look at the trees over in the field over there, lifting up some of the lower branches so we can get under a bit easier with the mower. So yeah, that's give it a quick rake up, and then the mower will suck up any little bits anyway. So I need to run the mower around the edge of the field because I did some trimming along the fence earlier. And next time I need to just do some weed killing around. There's any trouble having a big gravel driveway, it's a bit of a pain. There we go, so it just makes it a little bit easier to get round underneath with the mower and buggy and bits and pieces, whatever's coming through here. I haven't gone too mad lifting it up because I don't want to spoil the look of the tree. I did just a little bit on that one over there. Unfortunately this one had a top snap out, so it's come up with a multi-stem, which isn't ideal, but at least it survived. Got a walnut tree here. I think it's a walnut tree anyway. I don't know whether to take. I think I might just take a few bits off of that. Again, I don't want to spoil the look of the tree. And then we'll have a look down here. There's some down there that are quite low as well. I might just do this one. So there we go, just a quick little job, but it just makes things like getting up here through with a mower and that, and even the little buggy, just that bit easier. So yeah, there's again, I can always do more. I always say that, don't I? You can always do more. Just always run out of time for all these things. But so yeah, but at least it's much better now, and you can get the mower can come up and down through here, which is the main thing. So right, I will just finish tidying that up. So we've got some nice trees through here. There's the purple one that's flowering there. I think that's a Judas tree. I think there's all sorts. There's a cherry, a willow here, another willow, two types of willow. Yeah. Right. Anyway, I shall get on and tidy that up. Right everyone, so that is me just about done today. Lots of little odd jobs and bits and pieces. As I've done most of the hedge cutting, gotten on top of most of that recently. So sort of odds and ends. There's always something to do here. Garden property this size, you know, you can always find something. So there's just a few jobs that I've been looking at thinking, oh, that needs doing. There's loads, you know, never ending, but keeps me busy anyway. So I'm going to leave it there, like I say. So thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoy the video, some different bits and pieces, and I will catch everyone on the next video. Thanks for watching. Okay, so I thought I'd just add this on the end of the video. This is my rose, the same variety. I actually bought this, like I said, because I like the other one at my customers so much. And to be honest, I cut it back last year and it went absolutely berserk. But I've left it due to the flowers, knowing it flowers early in the spring. This is the variety, the name of the rose for anyone who's interested. So yeah, just thought I'd add this on the end. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I will catch you again on the next video.